Hi guys, my name is Martini. You're welcome to Spiderweb. Kindly like my videos, share, and also subscribe for more videos to come. Um, so if you want to create a form where all your registrars are stored as users on your WordPress website, either as subscribers, authors, or whatever you like, um, it's majorly stored as subscribers. Just maybe because you want to connect it to another application that is linked to your WP users, like you find in your PHP But then, how do you achieve this? You can achieve this with any kind of form that has registration form function, and like contact form 7, WP forms, ultimate member form, and many other forms. But today we'll be using the ultimate member plugin because we're going to connect it to MailChimp. So we're going to add new plugin. You come here and select ultimate member. Here, I already downloaded it. I already installed it, so you just activate it. So it's a form where you can register and log in on your website. So I had this. I was building software for a client, and the client needed me to create a form where where the users gets to fill in a form, and after filling in the form, it all stores in WP users, which will be connected to an application later on. That's where I had to get this. So let's download the Mailchimp for WordPress as well. Mailchimp for WordPress. Sorry. Let's set Mailchimp. Here you go. Mailchimp for WordPress. So I installed it already, so you can just activate it. That's if you want to connect Mailchimp to it. But if not, all fine. So you go straight to the Ultimate Member plugin. Go to the dashboard. And here you see that we already have two users, which I created earlier. So I'll just go to my forms. So here we're going to build the form, the registration form. So you usually have default login, default profile, default registration. So what we'll do on this one, you can create a new one, but then we will just edit this one. Here, yes, so we have our registration form here. So this is what I have here. So on this form, I want a form where the user in the first name, the last name, their email address, the country, the password, and other options. So let's create another form. Let's create another form from scratch so you see how to create it from scratch. Okay, so creating the registration form. Right, so here we have a fully new form. So what I want to do is I want to create, I want to have first name. Can select that in predefined. So you add the first name. And I also want a last name. So I want a last name. We just create a basic form where we have the first name, last name, email, and then password. So here we are. And then what's left is our email, email address, and also want a password. Because as you can see here, we have predefined fields, and we also have you setting up a new field. So these ones are already like um, predefined fields that the system already knows what you want from them. So when it comes to stuff like drop down, you can create a drop down and put in the details you want in the drop down and more. Um, um, I guess let's just create one of that. Okay, so you can see title is um, 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 let's say, would you like a paid member? This can be anything you want actually, but what really matters is here is your label because it's your label that will be seen by your users. So that and then you can your choices can be yes and no. So you add that field. So you provide a meta key, and meta key would be as is seen here. He said a meta key is required to store store the entered info in this field in the database. So we can use this, or we can just use paid member. Let's just use paid member, and then there's no space in the meta key. Use this underscore. So we add that, and after let's add the final one, which is our password. So password is added. So every day, what I want to do is I want to create it. So it's created already. So here we have short code. So I'll take this short code. I'll go to my pages. I'll open that in another page. Um, let me open a new page for that. Say registration, and then let's put our short code here and publish it. Um, so let's view the page. So right now we're going to see a couple of fixed forms of doing this. It says I'm registered. Okay, so I'm going to have to log out on this. So let me just take it away from here. Take it away from here. Open up another browser. Put ourselves here. So here we have the form. As you can see, you can fill in your name, the last name, email address, and this. So you will notice that I'm going to fill in the form now. Say spider web address spiderweb at Gmail. Let me pay member. This is the job that we created. No, I don't like to be a pay member. Let's say password is test. Create a password. You automatically set up a confirm password. Okay, so I'll register. So as you can see, it said the email is already linked to an existing account in the platform. So basically that's how it works. So let's change this. Let's change this to spider. One lowercase, one capital, one number. Oh, okay, okay. So I just basically going to log in and see it actually work, and then we start to do the other things. by connecting it to MailChimp and then styling. Can you see it just logged me in to the website? So because it's set up that after registering, can you see after registering it should take me straight to the home page. So here's already registered. So here, if we want to connect it to MailChimp, here's what we're going to do. We come down to MailChimp. You get your API key from MailChimp and place that here. You save your changes. Because I have 3 subscribers. Then the I just registered, so let's take a look at this our users and we'll find that I just, as you can see, this is it here. Spiderweb spider@gmail.com subscriber approved. So it's stored in the user. So to connect it to MailChimp, that's it. Actually, it has worked. It was stored in the users, in WP users. So integrations to connect it to MailChimp. You see the Ultimate Member plugin is here. Not all form plugins come up here, just a few. MailChimp WordPress supports Ninja Forms, WordPress, Contact Form 7, Ninja Forms, WP Forms, Gravity Forms, Ultimate Member Form. I noticed it doesn't support other forms like user registration plugin and the rest. So to set it up, now to set this, see, it's enable the ultimate member integration. Yes, implicit that select yes if you want to subscribe people without asking them. On a normal day, it would, if this is a no, if you select no, rather, it will show a portion in the form where it says that you have to click to know whether you want to get newsletters or you want to subscribe to MailChimp. So if you select yes here, it won't bring out that option. Then you have it's connected MailChimp, please double opt-in in case you want a confirmation mail to be sent to your user, just so this actually go through the last process of selecting that yes, they are the ones and they are interested. After that, select yes if you want to update. If you have existing subscribers and then your existing subscriber re-registers but has new information, whether it should update that on the MailChimp, yes, it should. Because if you want that, then you save your changes. So after that, so this is the MailChimp is already connected to it. So um, let's style the form. Let's style the form. Let's style the form. So um, I'm going to log out now. I'm going to delete it from here. So to redo this, to take a look at the form again, let's delete the registration we just did. So take you here. If you want to delete a user, you can come here and delete a user. To ask you to confirm deletion. Confirm deletion. If I get back to the website and I reload this, out. So now I'm going to put slash registration to take me to the page. Take me to the registration form. Okay, so here we are. So first things first, there are a couple of basic things. So we can change the way the button looks. You can take away the login. Sometimes you might just want a register, you might not want a login to come with it. So what you would do in that situation is you come to your settings, your ultimate member, come to your settings. Then appearance. So down here is where you fix a couple of things. So or let's do this. Let's set it in the form itself. Let me show you how to set it in the form itself. So in the form we created, we'll edit it. here. So on the side panel, it says apply custom settings to this form. Yes, let's apply custom settings. So to remove the secondary button, it shows here. The secondary button is the login button. See the secondary login. So we say no, we want that. Let's update that. That updated. Let's check our form. Let's reload this. See that we just have a register because that's taking away the secondary point. So what does it want to do? So I want to do something. I want to make this register button full width. So to make it full width, in case you want to make it full width, based on your design. So this is how I go about designing the ultimate member form. Um, Click on I inspect it. From inspect that I'm able to tell. So inspect it again. So here we have the button here, and it shows the class of the button here, and it shows the color. If you notice, if we select this and change the color of this, it will come out of it. Oh, sorry, my bad. Change the color. Okay, so here I have to fix some issue. So to do that here, so after selecting this, you can see that you can change the color. Can you see? Colors changed. So to change the color, you would click out of it, select this one, select the class assigned to it, right, then go to your WordPress, go to customize, the appearance, and customize. So your customize section, you apply custom CSS. So after doing this, so you come down. So after doing this, let's select the color code in case we want to change any the colors. For example, you can try the color we want, so you can fix it in here to see how it looks. Let's take let's take this. So I copy it, and then come to put, put background because it's a background. You make sure you make it important just to override the preset color. Then you publish. So let's reload this. And see it's now that color, and you can also set it for full width to have its full width. So you can just say, come down here and say in that same button, you can say width 100%. Make it important to override the first one. Preset one. So publish it. Add to the form. Let's fill the form. And this is was stored on cloud share. Now it's 100% full. Uh, so basically, this is how you can do this. And let me show you one final thing. If you want to put a situation where you want to put the first name, just the first name and the last name beside each other, um, here's what you do. You come to the form, and so because the form is okay, let's go to settings. Let's go back to the form. Let's go back to the form. Let's go back to the form. Let's edit the form. So here we're going to create another section entirely. Okay, let's carry it up. Place it above here. Okay, so here, like here, you see we have two columns. We select two columns, and then we take the first name and place it here. Take last name and place it here. So this is what it's going to give us. So if you notice, after updating, it won't reflect yet, and that's for a certain reason. So let's see that. If I reload my page, as you can see, still the same. That is because of the width that was selected, the max width that was selected for it. So here, just come and change this to 600, 600 pixels. And update that. And let's refresh this. There you go. So you have first name, last name, and you can basically edit any form you have by inspecting what you have, and then from inspecting it, you'll be able to um, identify it, like the class it is given and everything. You identify from here. You select that, try editing it from here, then go back. As you can see, the width 100% important. This is what I put there. These are the things I did here. Um, so basically, that's how to set up your a form that stores um, registrations in WP users, and also this is how to style the ultimate number form plugin. If you have any other questions, please do want to leave a comment, and I'll make sure I reply. Um, Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you very much for watching.